Hey, Butterfly family. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm doing another quick celebrity reading. Now, I did a celebrity couple reading on Nelly and Ashanti, right? Because these two, end up getting back together. But this is the person that Nelly was seeing, okay? Now, at first, he was seeing Ashanti first. And then they broke up years ago. And then he ended up, hooking up with Miss Jackson. She goes by Shanti. I'm sorry. Let me see. Shantel. Shantel. She goes by Shantel. And Shantel and Nelly was seeing each other for 6 years. Okay. I didn't know that. I know they were together for a while, but I didn't know that they were seeing that they were with each other for 6 years. Let me just say that, okay? So these two broke up. Now let me tell you a little background info real quick. Now, while Chantel was with Nelly, there was a lot of, you know, rumors slash let me get my words together. Um Accusations, okay? There was a lot of accusations that was going on concerning Nelly while Chantel was with him, such as rumors about drug use, okay? Concerning Nelly. And I did see a video of Nelly on stage, and it was very disturbing the way he was behaving. But anyway, he was under influence. But it's just the way he was, carrying himself on stage with a fan. But anyway, that was young. But anyway, not only accusation about drug use, but also some SAs, okay, accusations. But the whole time, his so-called, significant other, Chantel, was still with him. She was holding him down. She was trying to stand by her man and, not believe the rumors. Because, who wants to believe those kind of rumors, okay? And it's allegedly, they're just accusations that were out there about him. But still, something definitely jumped out between these two for them to go their separate ways, okay? Maybe it just became so overbearing for her as far as, trying to stand by her man, and still these accusations were coming left and right about Nelly. And it seemed like when these two had split, from what I'm seeing, all of a sudden, Nelly seen Ashanti somewhere, and that spark, that they once had, stirred back up, shall I say, and these two end up getting back together. Now, Chantel was looking at it as though, her and Nelly just split for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what she was saying. 'Cause I saw her on some kind of interview. She was, what's that show used to come on? I used to look at it. Y'all know who I'm talking about, with Lonnie Love and all of that. The Real. But she was saying the Real that, even though they had their problems, they just broke up. To her, it was just like a little split, short term, but it didn't end up being short term. Actually, it was long term, and actually, they never did get back together. So, to make a long story short, obviously, she wants him back, okay? And right now, it's a whole lot of Ashanti versus Chantel and all this mess right here. But anyway, I wanted to look into Nelly energy. And let me say this also, on my Patreon, right? Not only did I do a reading on, Nelly and Ashanti, but it was additional information that came out that I was seeking clarity about, family, especially the confession message. And it came out when I did a private reading on my Patreon. So if anybody, wants to support your sister, and I really do appreciate it in advance, check out my Patreon, and you will see that Nelly and Ashanti video up. It's pretty much like a continuation of me, seeking additional information about Nelly and who is Nelly. I also use my spiritual background check, deck on Nelly, and a lot of additional information came out to me about who he is as a person. Those things that we normally would not know about him unless we got a chance to know him close and personal, But anyway, that will be up on Patreon this week. So anyway, I want to know, even though he's with Ashanti, right? And I don't want to say rebound, but it's starting to look a little fishy to me, family, okay? And I'm not saying he don't love Ashanti, but it's starting to look a little fishy to me. When I was looking at Nelly, right, because the eyes of the one to our soul, I want to know, how does he feel about Miss Jackson? And I kept getting information like, you hurt me. And I'm like, why he keeps saying she hurt him unless she cheated on him, something like that. Obviously, she had to have done something to really piss him off so bad that he, distanced himself from her and walked away from her and move on. So I kept getting, you hurt me, you hurt me. And then I think back when all these accusations that was going on with him, as far as I know, she was standing by him, but we don't know what was going on behind the scenes either. Maybe she said some things that could have hurt his pride, his ego, who knows? But anyway, I was looking at Nelly and I wanted to know, even though he's with Ashanti, does he still think about, Shantel, and what are his thoughts about Shantel? And I also wanted to know, while I was setting my intentions, will Nelly end up, if he had the chance, will he end up, secretly seeing Shantel behind Ashanti's back? Okay? Now, this is the information that came out. I'll let y'all be the judge. So none of this is in divine order. It has here, you triggered me. So obviously when they had their little altercation behind the scenes while they were together, she had triggered him, okay? Whatever she said, it just turned him off. I got here, you triggered me. And then when I was setting my intentions, would he still like try to see her behind the scenes, behind Ashanti's back? I can't promise you anything. I got, it hurts so much. And then I got, I can't take it anymore. So I feel like these are the feelings that was building up when he was with Miss Jackson, okay? I got here, I'm the man. Just pretty much how he see himself, okay? Somebody's full of ego. He's saying, I'm the man. And then it has here, it is all too much. Why can't I tell you the truth? Okay, so to me, this is pretty much like when he was with, Shantel. I feel like there were things that he was keeping from her. And even though he felt like he's the man, because she was trying to have his back during those times of those so-called allegations, there was still a lot that he was keeping from her, okay? And that's why I'm getting this. Why can't I tell you the truth? Now I'm starting to really wonder about those allegations, okay? But anyway, I have here, I was hurt by you. And this came out more than once concerning, how he feels about her, okay? Then I have here, I'm stuck in vision of us together. Yeah, that's right. This came out. And I have here, I can't come to you now. So what does that tell me? Now, if many of you get a chance to check out my Patreon, you will see the reading that I did on Nelly and Ashanti. It's pretty much like another private reading, and additional information did come out about what can we expect in the near future with Nelly and Ashanti, whether they will end up, hanging in there, working things out, staying together or not. But this right here takes the cake right here. Okay, so yeah, even though he's with Ashanti now, we never know the deep thoughts of a person. Okay, they can be with you and still be thinking about their ex. I kid you not, it happens all the time. But the fact that I wanted to know that, due to the fact that he's with Ashanti now, if he could, sneak away and happen to hook up with Shantel, would he? Okay? And this speaks volume. I can't promise you anything. I think about those secret conversations that these two may have, like on the phone. I wouldn't be surprised if Nelly has a backup phone, okay? I mean, who doesn't? Especially if you're very secretive. But I got here, I can't promise you anything. So I can imagine, for one thing, she wants him back for one thing, but he's saying I can't promise you anything. And then he's still full of that ego, I'm the man, okay? This speaks volume. I'm stuck in the vision of us together. and I can't come to you now. So yeah, only time will tell, family. But I feel like Ashanti really needs to take her time with him. A lot has happened since these two were together, and people do change. Let me just say that. So that's why I feel like she needs to take her time with Nelly and don't rush anything. Um, get to know him all over again, the person as far as the man that he is now. And that way, if she happened to see any kind of red flags, she can exit out gracefully. Cause all of this tit for tat, is my man, and I'm seeing all of this, Shantel versus Ashanti. I hate when women fight over mans. Okay, all they're doing is just building his ego. He already feel like, I'm the man. Okay, he got two women fighting over him, and nobody is getting anything out of it except Nelly. And it can get to where both of these women fighting over him, he can end up really having his ice cream and cake, especially if Ashanti turns a blind eye and she's in denial about, what could possibly be going on behind her back. But anyway, everything I'm saying is allegedly. Things have to play out, but I knows what I know. I shuffled, 2 and 3 times, and a lot of this came right back out. And yes, Miss Jackson, she does want him back. Okay, she thought it was going to be temporary, as far as these two separating, but she see now that he's trying to make a statement to her. He's trying to move on. He's really trying to stick it to her family. Okay, he's trying to stick it to her because whatever happened behind the scenes, she really pissed him off. Okay, and it has I was hurt by you and you triggered me. So I feel like him getting with Ashanti, this is his way of sticking it to Miss Jackson. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna say it. It's a rebound situation, okay? I just wish Ashanti see it for what it is. Yeah, he may love Ashanti, but take your time. It ain't no rush. Take her time. I feel like she's moving in like head first, and she's not. She's so caught up. She's so happy because Ashanti wanted to manifest this relationship as far as them getting back together, and they are back together. But please, girl, don't ignore the red flags, okay? All right, I'm through. Only time would tell, family. Only time would tell, but you heard it here. It's allegedly. But yes, Miss Jackson does want him back. And yes, Nelly still thinks about her, okay? He still thinks about her. And if he could get away and see her and they do a quickie or whatever the case may be, I believe he would do it. Okay, I believe if he feel like he can get away with it, I truly believe he would do it. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have to say. So this is my quick reading on Nelly and his ex, Miss Jackson, and I feel like whatever jumped off with these two. He's still not over it. For one thing, Nelly needs to heal. Okay, he needs to heal so he can fully be whole to be with Ashanti. But Ashanti needs to see that for what it is. Okay, if she loves him enough, she will, take it slow with him and don't try to rush anything. Just enjoy the ride. Don't try to get married. Don't try to have any kids by him right now. Just take it slow because, yeah, for what I'm seeing here, she might end up sharing them. All right. Things have to play out. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. And I just want to share this because it came up in my spread and it's definitely something to it, okay? All right. Peace.